This boy in the tree. What are you doing in the tree, Choji? Can't have nothing. Look at this boy. So today, this morning, Veladya is helping me do my last minute Christmas shopping. I've always done shopping at the very last minute. I remember being in like elementary school, getting little gifts for my girlfriends, and I would always get it like the day of or the day before in the mall with like my last $6. Trying to get something that was like right. It's always right out of your price range, whatever you find. Like if you got $11, it's $13 plus tax. I hated that.
We are supposed to be going to the gym.
Reading makes me sleepy.
Reading makes him sleepy.
It does.
Shout out to my girl Shona. This is her book and it's freaking great. We've been educating ourselves on the proper technique and proper ways to get fit.
Yeah, and I was waiting on you to stop procrastinating.
Ooh, check out that booty. And you're waiting on me to stop procrastinating?
Stop procrastinating.
I'm waiting on you to wake up so we can go work out.
I've been awake since 7 a.m. Where you been at? Where you been at?
Drop the head down. Adopt. So warming up core, move the hips in circles. Now, twist. And then as you warm up a little bit, 4, 4, 5, 8.
Okay, beautiful beings, let's talk about some yoni health. Again, it's been a while since I made a yoni video, and I have a lot of topics coming up that we will be discussing during Vlogmas, so look forward to that. But today I want to dive into some of my favorite feminine care products that I currently use, and then after this we will go over some yoni egg exercises that you can do while you are wearing a yoni egg or a vaginal weight. Before I continue, if this is your first time seeing my face, hello, my name is Veladya and I'm a holistic nutritionist and also a yoni health educator. So if you are interested in videos about veganism and food and nutrition and wellness, healthy menstruation, birth control, PCOS, endometriosis, we're gonna be talking about it all here on this channel like we already have been. When you go to my YouTube homepage, you'll see the different playlists. Go to the one that's called Yoni Health and you'll see a slew of videos just like this one. All right, so for my first product, Lovely Lady Serum. I think this serum could be used for many things. It's not necessary. You don't need to get something like this. Based off of olive oil, and then there's water and just a couple drops of essential oils, so it's completely safe for your vagina, and it's just something to sort of have as like a post shower. Just put a couple drops on your finger and rub it, you know, around the labia. And I really don't use it that much, but I have it, and I think it's great for somebody who is looking for like a natural oil that can give you a pleasant smell, something that you want to pair with your yoni egg, sex toy play, give yourself a labia massage, or any sort of sensual play that you're doing down there. This is something good. Next is this Good Flora soak made by Purple Goat, and it says it right here on the bottle. I deserve to be loved fully and completely, formulated to keep all of our precious lady parts fresh and pH balanced. I have many clients tell me that they cannot take baths without getting a yeast infection or a bacterial infection in some way. And that's because whatever soaps you're using, bubble soaps and things like that, are going into your vagina and throwing off the pH balance, and then you're getting smells or itchiness or swelling, anything like that. So you want to have something that's going to be safe, and this is that. This is made with unpasteurized apple cider vinegar, that's organic raspberry leaf, which is a wonderful leaf for the yoni. It's actually in my yoni steam that I create. Organic hibiscus flower, paw d'arco, organic bentonite clay, chamomile essential oil, and lavender essential oil. That's it. So these are detoxing ingredients, but they're also ingredients that help regulate our pH balance. So if you are experiencing any bacterial infections or yeast infections and you want to pamper yourself, this would be the type of bath to get. So I'll link below. Everything that I'm talking about today will be linked below. The next products I'll be talking about, these last 4 are all from Ashley's Naturals. She's a wonderful sister of mine. Her website will be linked below. But before I continue, just know that if you go to the Ashley's Naturals website, she creates awesome products and is like sold out a lot. As soon as she puts out her products, they're like sold in an hour. So just letting you know, if you go, don't comment below like, but she doesn't have any. Get on her wait list, sign up for her emails so that you know when any of these products are available and you can get you some. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Queen's Wash. This is just a cleanser. It's very simple. It looks pretty intense. It's hard to see, but there's herbs in there being shaken around. This is the one wash that I will use on the inner lips of my vagina. I'm not gonna really like stick this stuff all the way up me, but if I need to clean around there, and I usually recommend just using water, okay? So anything I'm talking about today, you don't have to go and purchase to have a healthy yoni and to have a nice feminine hygiene routine. This is just luxury items, you know what I'm saying? If you are someone that likes to have something that you can actually wash the inside of your vagina and feel like you washed it with soap, then this is your go-to thing. Something that is safe enough for your yoni and will not throw the pH balance off. This is all herbal. I don't do it all the time, but I sometimes just do it just to have a nice little yoni wash, and it's really, really wonderful and hasn't changed anything within my yoni, so I know that it's safe. Next would be this yoni steaming spray, also from Ashley's Naturals. I am going to talk about yoni steaming in a second, but if you were not to want to yoni steam, then you could just use the spray. It has pretty much the same herbs that are in a traditional yoni steam: lavender, rosemary, calendula, rosebuds. So you're getting those same medicinal oils that are in the herbs without the steam. I obviously love steaming. I talk about it a lot. I sell my own yoni steam, but if you're in a rush, you want to go somewhere and feel fresh, or you just really want to have some self-care but you don't feel like going through the whole process of steaming, or you don't have the herbs, this is a great one. Yoni steam spray. Next, this is a popular one on Ashley's website, the Queen's Oil Daily Maintenance Formula. It looks a little solidified right now because it has coconut oil in it, so I have to like warm it up before I use it. But this is the oil that I use with my yoni egg. This is a lilac jade egg. It is my favorite yoni egg that I own. Shout out to you, Bliss Yoni Eggs. They're wonderful. They are my favorite place to get yoni eggs from because they have quality eggs, and also they know so much about yoni eggs, and they're a great resource for anybody that is learning. And so before I put my yoni egg in, and also if you want to know anything about yoni eggs, watch my yoni egg video. It is my #1 most popular video to date. It goes into all of the details that you could possibly want to know about yoni eggs, and then after that one I have a yoni eggs part 2 where I answer a lot of frequently asked questions and dive into the topic a little bit deeper. So yeah, definitely watch that video before you continue to watch this one, because we're going to be talking about exercises and I want you to know the basics of yoni eggs before we do any exercises. But yeah, to dial it back a bit, before I put my yoni egg in, I use the Queen's Oil and I just rub it all over the egg, and it works as a lubrication, and I put it in. You could also use the Queen's Oil for a lubricant, but I actually use this for a lubricant, also from Ashley's Naturals. This is a cannabis infused lubricant, and it's mostly extra virgin olive oil with a couple of essential oils. Then there's some yummy cannabis in there. All right, and last but not least is the Earth Mama Yoni Steaming Blend. I also have a video on the channel that talks all about yoni steaming from beginning to end. It is such a sacred, spiritual, energetic, physical experience, and I recommend every queen to at least try it once. I know so many women who have healed issues through yoni steaming and also just elevated themselves in so many ways. I'll put the benefits right here somewhere so that you can see some of the other benefits that Yoni steaming has. It is a wonderful, wonderful healing practice to integrate into your life. And these Yoni steaming herbs are available on my website, www.earthmommedicine.com/shop. The herbs are all organic. I sustainably package everything, and it's all made with love. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all of the things that I use for my Yoni. I definitely don't use these things every single day. Like I said, they're luxury items, but they are items that can help elevate you in many ways. So definitely check it out. I just had a shower, and I haven't had a Yoni egg practice in several weeks. So today I'm going to reintroduce myself to my lovely egg, and we're gonna have some time together. And then I want to talk to you about different exercises you can do while you have this egg in your vaginal canal. All right, let's go over some movements that we can do. First things first, and I touch on this in one of my 2 Yoni egg videos, but before you insert your Yoni egg, best thing to do is to connect with it. It is a piece of the earth, so it does have energy within it. You're going to want to align with that sacred energy. So before I put mine in, I will set my intentions on what I want this Yoni egg practice to be, how I want the egg to serve me, and so on and so forth. I might meditate with the egg in my hand or near my vagina to sort of introduce that energy. I might lay down flat, massage my abdominal area, massage my uterus area, massage my breasts, and I can go into detail about breast massage in a whole nother video, but massage my breast. You basically just open myself up, open that root chakra up to be able to receive the egg. And if you're somebody who experiences tightness, being a little sensual before you insert the egg will really help you, because the cervix and all that stuff naturally opens up. This is why a lot of sex educators and sex therapists will talk about foreplay and really emphasize the importance of it before sex, because if you were to go to make love to a woman and she's not ready, her Yoni is naturally going to be a little bit more closed off. The walls are going to be closer together. Everything's going to be not really prepared for that. But if you start to massage her and kiss and touch, the body starts to become aroused, the lubrication starts to flow down, the vaginal canal starts to open, cervix moves out of the way for the penis to come in, everything sort of becomes ready. So I think that's something that is helpful for Yoni egg practice as well. So I'm not going to show you all of that today. I already had my little moment with my egg, and now my egg is in. So I want to show you some very helpful exercises you can do. You don't have to do these exercises if you are practicing with your Yoni egg. Your Yoni is your Yoni. You can do whatever you want to do with it. So if you just want to have your moment with the egg, put it in and go to work, go about your day, you can do that. Take a rest with it. You can sit, kneel, anything really. These are just some examples of exercises that you could do. Oh, by the way, I should mention that most of these exercises come from the Bliss Yoni Eggs instructional guide. I thought it would be a great piece of text to use for this video. So if you want to get a Yoni egg, I will link below where you can get one, and also I'll put a discount code down there so you can get some percentage off. It's a wonderful company to support, and you will learn from them. Okay, so you can start with these exercises and do them maybe twice, and you can do it for like a 15-minute long session. This is not like real exercising or anything like that. It's more Yoni focused, but we are going to change the positions of our body. So the first one would be Savasana, and this is basically just laying down, but in yoga it's called Savasana. It's the period of rest. So we can lay flat. Once you're flat, you just want to have your head facing up, lay your hands down, and this is the position that we will do Kegels. For those of you not familiar with the term Kegels, it's basically engaging our PC muscles, our pubococcygeus muscles. A good example would be if you are urinating and you want to stop that urination abruptly, you would engage your PC muscles. You would stop it, and you can feel that pull that goes upwards. So that's what a Kegel is. You're just going to have your Yoni egg in, and you're going to do that just a couple of times, you know, squeeze it up, let it go, squeeze it up, let it go, and use your breath. It's best to do like 3 seconds at once, hold it, and then release for 3 seconds, engage for 3 seconds, release for 3 seconds, and you can do this like 8 to 10 times. You don't have to go overboard with it, but that would be laying flat in Shavasana. Next would be some nice seated hip circles. This is easy. It's just moving around in circular motions. Many of you will feel your Yoni egg actually moving around, or you'll feel the walls hitting up against the yoni egg. Many of you may not. It's not like a right or wrong thing, it's just that you might feel it. Also, if you have a vaginal weight, I have a video also on vaginal weightlifting. Check that out. This exercise can be really fun because now you're feeling the weight move around, and it'll probably be hitting your thighs, and you're feeling the weight sort of tug at those muscles. And so it's really a reminder of how powerful those muscles are. So yeah, you can do this like 5 times in one direction, 5 times in the other direction, and that's good enough. Okay, this next one would be a prone cobra. So that means we would have our hands straight, but we are gonna let our pelvis and everything drop to the floor. And you guessed it, we're gonna do some more Kegels. So this time you can extend the length of your hold. So squeeze those PC muscles for about 8 seconds. Breathe and release for 8 seconds, and then just keep doing that maybe like 2 or 3 times. Very simple. Another helpful one would be cat-cow. I think most of us are familiar with this, whether you have a yoga background or not. A cow would be extended, rear facing up, head up, belly down, and then cat would be changing that pelvis, moving that pelvis down, abdomen in, chin tucked. And you can do this a couple of times just to get the hang of it. But then when it's time to engage those PC muscles is during the cat. So you're gonna release everything, and then as we exhale, we go into our cat pose, we engage those PC muscles, we have a nice Kegel. Squeeze, hold for 5 seconds, release, inhale, exhale, back to cat, engaging our PC muscles again. And we can flow back and forth between this for about 5-6 times, and that's enough. Next up, reclined butterfly pose, which is basically just a shavasana, but we're having our knees open like this. We're laying flat. You're gonna feel that pull of your inner thigh. Welcome that, it's beautiful. You can bring your heels even closer to your yoni to have even more of a stretch. And then we're just gonna lay flat here, relax, breathe, and do some more Kegels with 5-second holds between each one. Okay, and another one which is a little bit more difficult, and that is a plank. We're all familiar with what a plank is. It's holding yourself up on your elbows, knees straight out, extended, but not up too high or not down too low. Perfectly balanced. Try to hold this for about 10 to 20 seconds. If you could also challenge yourself to 30 seconds or a minute. And your yoni is naturally going to be engaged in a plank. So it's not that you really need to do a bunch of Kegels during plank, because while you are doing plank, that's already engaged. So just know that if you want to go work out in the gym while you have your yoni again, you totally can. Another exercise you can do that you don't really need to do any Kegels with is bridges. This is already going to naturally engage your PC muscles, laying flat and pushing ourselves up like this. Doop, 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 doop. So you can just do that about 10 times. You're naturally engaging those yoni muscles. Okay, and one more that does not require any Kegels would be bird pose. So you're gonna get into all fours like you're gonna do cat-cow. Your spine and your neck are at a neutral position. And then you would extend your right arm while you extend your left leg. You could even do it like that in exercise mode, or you could just hold it. Having this held is naturally engaging. And then the other side, like so, or hold it out. I would hold that pose for like 5 seconds on each side. Yoga goes really well with yoni egg practicing. So you could really just put on a YouTube video or go to your yoga class, however you practice yoga in your home, and you already got a nice PC muscle workout just by having the egg in while doing those activities. Because some other exercises that I use is like a good warrior 1, warrior 2, warrior 3, frog pose, reverse warrior, child's pose. All those things are wonderful to do while you have an egg in. And Kegels can be done anywhere. So you could wear your yoni egg and have your Kegel exercises while you're driving the kids to school, brushing your teeth, washing the dishes, meditating, going for a run, really anything you can do while you're wearing a Yoni egg. That is the beauty of it. But I hope you enjoyed these examples of some exercises that you can do when you want to have that really present, conscious exercise time with you and your egg. Like I said before, I have a lot of information on Yoni eggs already on the channel, so before you drop any questions below, check out the other 2 videos I have on Yoni eggs, check out the Yoni steaming video, and definitely check out the vaginal weightlifting video. These have so much information in them, and I know that you will learn something and hopefully find value in some of the things I'm teaching. I think that's all I want to share in today's Vlogmas, so thank you so much for watching. Share this with a sister, share this with anyone that you think could benefit from this. Give it a thumbs up if you learned something and it helped you in any way, and don't forget to subscribe down there. Hit that little red button and hit the bell next to it so that you know when I upload another video, which will be tomorrow because it's Vlogmas. All right, I love you all. Peace.